It's another disagreement between sheriff and commissioners in Freeborn County. KIMT News 3 brought you continuing coverage as Sheriff Kurt Freitag took to the courts for a salary increase after being denied by the County Board of Commissioners. That battle is still unfolding, but KIMT News 3's Isabella Basco is finding out there's another dispute now as she joins us live to explain what's going on. Isabella.
George, the issue is over an open patrol sergeant position. I found out today that Sheriff Freitag and the administration are looking at two different sets of data when it comes to filling that position. While both sides now agree that hiring someone is the right decision, Sheriff Freitag tells me that he wishes there had been more communication. Freeborn County Sheriff Kurt Freitag was flabbergasted when the Board of Commissioners voted to table consideration of filling a vacant sergeant position in September. Then yesterday, the board voted to fill that position.
The board in September decided to table that request to gather more information. The information was gathered during a work session and throughout those several weeks between there, and they decided that it was prudent to fill that sergeant position.
Freitag says the board cited arrest data for Freeborn County. He says that data was all wrong.
I had our staff pull data and explain how this isn't accurate where this is.
Freitag showed me data indicating there were 605 total arrests in 2018, while the administration reports there were only 230 arrests that year. The sheriff wants better communication.
Communication's always king. You know, in the future, if there's an issue, if they're wondering if we need to refill a vacancy, let's sit down and talk about it right away.
County Administrator Thomas Jensen wants to move forward.
We have things that we need to focus on for 2020, and that's what we're going to do.
As for the sheriff, he's happy to have the sergeant's position filled.
It's good for our people. It's added safety for our deputies on the road. It's always good to have, at least one more person available, to have a supervisor available.
The Freeborn County Administrator says that the job posting will be online immediately per union contracts, and that way the sergeants will be at full force. Live in Rochester, Isabella Basco, KIMT News 3.
And KIMT News 3 reached out to District 2 Commissioner Dan Belshan, who says doing due diligence can sometimes take longer than people wish. After the board studied it thoroughly, said Belshan, we found that hiring was the right way to go.
We track storms to alert you first.